PJ Patterson destroyed the People's National Party. He destroyed everything in the People's National Party the moment he became leader. He destroyed every structure we had in the party and created one structure. That one structure was an election machinery. So when he left, we had nothing because we didn't know what that election machinery was and how it functioned and who were the functionaries in it, because it was him and his crew. It was their thing. So when he left, Portia inherited a party that had absolutely no political organization and nothing to fall back on, because PJ made sure he destroyed it. It was part of his vengeance-driven agenda to get back at the Manleys and to destroy Peter Phillips in the process. He didn't leave as leader, as was agreed on, because there was an agreement that he would do 2 terms and no more, and he never honored that agreement. He proceeded to continue to be leader until he was forced to leave because he was getting unpopular. And when he was leaving, he decided to fracture the party some more by making sure that the election for leader would not be just Portia and Peter Phillips. The election for office is going to include more people, because he wanted to fracture the party, because he wanted to have some kind of outside control to proceed with the other part of his agenda. And what is that other part of his agenda? The other part of that agenda is to wipe the Manley's name from the annals of history in the People's National Party and to put in this man by the name of O.T. Fairclough, an unknown, a man that nobody knows anything about, a man that there is no picture of him or any writings of him in the PNP history. There is no recording of him with Michael or Norman. There's not even a recording of him with PJ. But PJ want to put him in as the founder of the People's National Party. And not because O.T. was there and helping Manley and writing notes and all of that, but because of his vengeance-driven agenda to get back at the Manley, to wipe the Manley's name from the PNP with a black man time argument. And he left the party in a bind. And the party has not recovered from that bind since 2006. When he left it fractured because of an internal election that included 4 people, 2 of whom were not even supposed to be there contending for anything. But he made sure that happened. And then he couldn't control Portia as he thought that he could. Try as he may, he could not control Portia. She was doing her own thing in her own way. But he employed the services of a number of persons outside and inside of the party to start writing up all kind of things about O.T. Fairclough being co-founder and then founder, and the rest is history. And now, in this current time of the PNP, he has the leader of the PNP, Mark Golding, parroting that very same argument that the party was founded by this man named O.T. Fairclough. PJ Patterson, you will not be successful. We're going to wage a war on you if that is what we have to do. Because this is Norman Manley's party. And we will not allow you to destroy it any further. We will not allow PJ Patterson to further divide and destroy the People's National Party. It is time for him to leave the People's National Party alone. He was president. He did his time. Him to leave it alone and make a find our own path and build a party back and stop in there meddling and causing so much problems. Comrades, let's reject that argument. That argument about O.T. Fairclough. Not a good argument. O.T. Fairclough, nobody knows this man. It's just PJ's wet dream. The last part of his agenda to replace the Manley name in the People's National Party. Let us reject that. Let us reject that soundly, because we know where we are going. We know what we are about. And we know that this is a People's National Party founded by Norman Washington Manley. Let us get up and stand up and defend that. Certain things are set in history. And this is one of them. 84 years ago, Norman Manley founded the People's National Party. That is set in history. Not in stone, in history. In time. Cannot be moved. Cannot be changed. And we will not allow it. to be changed. God bless you all as we continue to fight for our party. Thank you.